Got kale, girl, what's up? Got palm trees on my shirt. Bra straps hanging out. A walking fashion faux pas. Whatever. I'm 34. I'm too old to care. How's it, love cats? It's been a frickin' long time, and I got a bunch of spring summer favorites right, y'all. I don't do favorites very often because I try not to purchase too many things without using them up. So before we get started into the favorites, if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe below wherever on your device. It's completely free. If you like beauty, fashion, loving, and you like vlogs of people who travel or live in tropical countries, so if you like dogs, I'm actually working on a little documentary project about my dog, so that should be coming up sometime at the end of the summer. Just subscribe. Let's be homies. I like more friends. Friends are good. Do you notice anything new here? It's kind of got this whole sort of I don't know, 1960s twiggy modern spin, but if I wanted to, I could part it to the left as well. So yeah. TV shows I was loving this spring. Obviously, Game of Thrones. I thought overall it was a solid season, but it was a little bit too slow. Storylines that were happening in season 5 were still kind of happening in season 6. Sam was still heading towards the Citadel. Not there yet. Arya is still doing her Eye of the Tiger, DareDevil training in Bravo's Jon Snow resurrection thing. I knew that was gonna happen. Or the Dorne plot, that went to shit pretty early on, which is really disappointing because I am a proponent of the Dornish master plan, theories from the books. The show really resurrected itself with episodes 9 and 10, which was Snowball, Battle of the Bastards. I mean, first of all, Kit Harington is just in the midst of the battle kind of filming was just really glorious. He acted the hell out of that part. I know it makes me a little bit ruthless to see how he was destroyed, but I felt like it could have actually been episode 10. Marine's storyline finally fucking goes somewhere and the dragons are doing their thing, and I heart the Starks, I heart Daenerys. Nobody really that important to me died. And then, obviously the big reveal. If you haven't started watching, go get HBO now. Binge. Book 6 is going to come out hopefully in winter, and we'll see how much the show has diverged from the books. Kingdoms dedicated to the world of Ice and Fire, and if you're interested in some of the stuff that I was talking about, start with the R plus L equals J theory video, link down below, and work your way through GOT universe. Oh, and read the books if you haven't yet. House of Lies, we worked our way through that, and that is Kristen Bell and Don Cheadle. He's freaking brilliant. It's really gritty, it's really raw, it's kind of perverse in some ways, but it's a no-holds-barred, ruthless look at how ruthless the industry is in business consulting. It's Kristen Bell like you've never seen her. We also worked our way through Daredevil's season 1 and 2 on Netflix, and that's about a blind superhero / vigilante who resides in Hell's Kitchen. A lot of people are saying that it's pretty faithful to the source material, and Charlie Cox acts the crap out of the role. I really like that there's a lot of fight scenes in every single episode, but I actually think that Jessica Jones, the TV series on Netflix, actually is a little bit more artfully done. It's not all just about violence, there's psychological warfare there as well. She doesn't want to be a superhero, but she has superhero powers. So it's just really interesting to see that juxtaposed against Daredevil, where he doesn't have superhero powers, but he's definitely a superhero. I watched a K-drama called Oh My Ghostess. It's available through Hulu. This just takes the filmmaking of K-dramas to a whole new level, and it's just beautiful. I don't know how to describe it unless you're absolutely familiar with K-dramas, but they're pretty typical in their formula. They're very formulaic, and the way that women and men act, it's just... This one I feel like broke the mold. It's adorable, it's cute, but it's also got mystery, it's got some thriller parts, and it's about this ghost whose soul is kind of like wandering around She possesses this budding assistant chef. The chef can actually see ghosts. As the ghost jumps in and out of possession with her, they actually form some type of relationship. The assistant chef is in love with her head chef at her restaurant, and it's just kind of like the foibles of, like, you know, an unseen love triangle, and then resolving the mystery of the girl's death and her unresolved grudge. The main actress is able to take quirks and vocal delivery of the other actress who plays the ghost is just like, I don't think I've ever been impressed by anyone's acting in a K-drama before. It's really cute and funny. I laughed, I cried, but it's probably overall like the best well-executed drama I've ever seen. Music, whew! When this cover came out, I was like, are you ready for this amazingness? Sounds the same, right? Okay.
Yeah, but I ain't done much here. Hello, can you hear me?
Adele reggae cover by Konkara and his little 14-year-old sister. I live in Hawaii, so obviously I love reggae music. It's amazing. And I picked up this book from our local anthro called Love, Style, Life by Garance Doré. She's an illustrator and a blogger. This is one of her illustrations, probably one of her more famous ones. And I thought, hey, why not? You know, it's a beautiful coffee table book, but she also talks about like the essentials of like French style. It's just kind of like a lifestyle kind of like guide slash vague autobiography in a way. It's a really well done book. I really like it. It's a quick read. I also really like journaling, so I'm loving the 5-minute journal, which gives you a daily quote, probably just whatever. It's by Mimi and Alex Icon. They ask you 3 questions in the morning and 3 questions at night. It's not, you don't have to do like rambling journal entry kind of things. And some gratitude journals are just talking about things that you're thankful for, but I think it's nice to really take an active role in how you can make yourself better and things that you did well, and you can add pictures and stuff, which is really cool. If you have noticed a difference in my videos in 2016 than the ones from 2015, it's because I got Final Cut Pro. How did I afford it? Well, one, I'm 34. I can use video for my job. I also really like some of the plugins offered by various third parties, but I've been using my G7X to film vlog stuff, and I feel like that combined with Final Cut Pro is just like taking my vlogs to a different production level, which is exciting. This loose cut crop top by my best friend Eli Sharon. This is her own private label. You can buy their stuff on Instagram. This is like the crop top for like the over 30. It doesn't show a whole lot of belly. It's not tight. I can wear it with high cut or high waisted stuff. You know, maybe I'll insert a photo here somewhere. And it's just nice. It's like airy and breezy. Another shirt that I really love is this I'm in love with my life t-shirt. It's like a commemorative t-shirt by a band called Phases. Their main single is called I'm in Love with My Life, which is this fun like new wave discotheque dancey kind of electric pop, and that shirt is just so comfy. It's like silky smooth and just so soft, and it was $20 and it supports the band. If you saw my Bite Beauty Agave lip treatment Smackdown last year, you may know or realize that I'm on a hunt for like the perfect lip treatment. This Rosehip Oil Lip Balm by the green brand Trilogy. It's made with rosehip, obviously, peppermint, and coconut butter, or cocoa butter. I would say that this is kind of akin to the lip treatment oil by like Hourglass. I use this at night, and when I wake up in the morning, I can slough off like all the dead skin, which is amazing. And it doesn't make me peel. Green tea caffeine eye cream is by 100% Pure, and this is supposed to actually work much better than the coffee bean caffeine eye cream. And I think it works. I don't have puffy eye bags in the morning after I use this. I don't know if it's helping decrease my dark under eye circles. Maybe it's working, you can tell me. But the thing with 100% Pure is that their ingredients are so pure that they're not stable for much longer than like 6 months. So there's no way a person can use a full ounce if you're only using that amount. I've actually been using it as like an all-over face moisturizer just to make sure that I can get my money's worth in that 6-month window. I've been making myself Ylang Lavender, Jasmine, Rosewater spray. Rosewater is very hydrating, but it can also tone. And Ylang is just very relaxing and calming. So I carry this in my purse, and I actually have a bigger spray bottle at my vanity table. I also have been really loving frankincense and lavender essential oils. Both of them are extremely healing. They're great for the body, great for the immune system, and they're really great for the skin. Drop in maybe about 3 to 4 drops into my skincare oil at night as a booster. Honest Beauty's primer is amazing. I have oily skin. I need something that dries tacky so that stuff that I put on top of it isn't going to slide down off my face. Regardless of whether I was a natural beauty person, I would still recommend this. It does have a brightening effect in it. Anything you just put on top is like fills in your pores. This is just literally the best primer I've ever used. Also on the Honest Beauty front is their brow filler. Not a lot of companies out there will do a soft black eyebrow pencil. The nib is really tiny, so it's nice. You can get tiny little strokes in there. It's got a waxy dryish finish, so it's going to hold your brows in place, I think. And then it's got the nice spoolie on the end. I'm not really that picky. It just has to be my hair color. I feel like makeup companies are sometimes like racist against people with like dark features. Their Luminizing bronzer, it does have a luminizing finish, but it's so finely milled that it's not, you don't end up shimmery. I'm wearing it right now, and I think it's a really nice color for someone as deep skin tone as I am. You can still just like slap that stuff on and it's still going to be super subtle, which is really strange. I think if you're a fan of the ambient lighting blushes and bronzers and you want a clean alternative to Hourglass, then try the Honest Beauty. Bought like a little special trio of Bite Beauty. There's this deep red called Gazpacho. Kind of reminds me of my old Holy Grail red Max Ruby Woo. Then there's this beautiful like wine berry color, but it's a little bit more, trends more towards like fuchsia. Oh, Verbena. I didn't talk about Verbena. Is it Verbena or Verbena? It's kind of like my type of like nudie, pinky, corally kind of pink. Perfect. It's like literally my lip color. This My Shell Dermaceuticals Clear Skin Cranberry Cleanser for oily blemished skin. What I like about this is that it's not super foamy. It doesn't have all those nasty chemicals or anything in it. Cruelty-free, those rare occasions where I actually work out in the morning, which is like once a year, then I will use this in the morning. It is very invigorating. Manual exfoliants, especially like the drugstore, like mainstream brands that have like little plasticky synthetic beads in them. One, it's bad for the environment because that shit goes down your water tubes out into the ocean and is ingested by fish, which then goes through their like tissues, and if you eat fish, then you're eating like little particles of broken down plastic, and that's going into your system. So it's like, that's so gross. If you're maybe over the age of 30, you want to stay away from like any beads that you can see, because that stuff can create micro tears in your skin, which can actually make your skin worse. It does not encourage collagen production. I like met a scientist who like explained it and broke it down for me. If you like manual exfoliants and you think, well, they're the most affordable, I got something cheaper for y'all. Baking soda, 99¢ at the drugstore, or $1.99 if you live in Hawaii, because everything's more expensive here. It's all natural, bro, and it's the finest powder that's not gonna tear your skin. Fish ain't gonna eat it. All I do is put it into an old vitamin bottle like this, leave it in my shower, kind of sprinkle it in my hand, turn it into like a cleansing paste, and you're gonna get this beautiful, squeaky clean, amazing exfoliation. It's not gonna fuck shit up in the ocean, and it's not gonna fuck shit up on your skin. Win-win, 99¢. I don't even know why you're still sitting here. You should just, I am not paid by Arm & Hammer, but I should be. Spring, summer favorites. Let me know what you've been enjoying. Just tell me your favorite thing that's happened this spring and summer in the comments below, because I love learning more about y'all's. Subscribing is completely free, and if you'd like to see more of me and my Hawaii life, stay tuned. I'm cool, I promise. Join my Love Cat Mafia and let's be homies, and other than that, I will see you in the next one. Rock on, love cats. Aloha. Bye.
Together for a long time.